I remain Oni Adebe Victor. I'm the CEO and the director of Fresh Manna Farms. Hello everyone. Today, what we are here to learn is how to start a poultry farming for the beginners. Maybe you have not yet started poultry farming before. You are a beginner, you just want to learn it. Now, what are the steps? What are the principles? What are the basic things you need to know so that you become a successful poultry farmer? Number one thing you must know, or you must learn, or you must have in mind is that you must learn the basic of poultry farming. Learn the basic of poultry farming. Everybody wants to go into poultry farming, but it's not everyone that has the knowledge, the principle to be successful in poultry business. You have to learn the basic of the poultry farming. What do I mean? Number one thing you need to learn from that one is types of poultry. Even to start with, what is poultry? Poultry is any winged domesticated birds that you can rear at home, either for commercial purpose or for personal consumption. Any winged domesticated birds, that is any bird that we can rear at home around our vicinity or around our houses, around our homes, that has wing. That is poultry. Now, type of poultry. Which kind of type of poultry are you going for? Is it broiler? Is it layers? Those are the type of poultry. So they are the things we must know before we even venture into the business. Number two in that area is the feeding requirement. Which kind of feed do you want to give your poultry birds? Are you giving them finisher and the rest? So you must learn all these basic things as a beginner before you can be successful or you can become a successful poultry farmer. Also, housing and hygiene. Which kind of house are you giving or you are providing for your poultry birds? Here now you can see this is we have major type of houses. We have deep heater and battery cage. Here is deep heater. Any house you can see like this that you put your birds on the floor. You put them on the floor where you can put your either wood shaving or you put all those materials that will serve as insulator to the floor and their legs. Here is deep heater. Are you going for deep heater system? Are you going to battery cage system? That is under housing. Also, hygiene. The hygiene is very, very important. If you are not neat, you might have problem when it comes to poultry business, because these are poultry birds. They are very, very sensitive. You can see they are very, very sensitive. So you must have a good hygiene. Number two, we have common diseases and vaccinations. We have a lot of diseases that will affect can affect our poultry birds. So you need to have the knowledge of all these things even before you start your poultry business. Those are the things you need to learn under that aspect. Also, you must decide the type of poultry you want to rear. Just like we were told that poultry or poultry birds, we have many types of poultry birds. So decide the type of poultry birds you want to rear. Are you going for broilers? Are you going for layers? Are you going for turkey? Are you going for pullets? All these birds, they have their advantages over another, also disadvantages over another. Just for example, here we have broilers. Within 5 to 6 weeks, broiler is ready for consumption. It's ready to meet market need. You can crop it, you can harvest them, you can slaughter them, you can sell them out within 5 weeks. That is broiler for you. Within short period of time, you get your money. The money you have invested, you get it within short period of time in broiler. Also, layers. Layers is long-time investment. What do I mean by long-time investment? That is, you spend a lot of money because it will take you about 16 to 18 weeks before you start getting eggs from layers. You start from pullet grower before you get to layers. So you must have enough money. If you can't wait till that time for that longer period, why can't you go for broiler? Also, we have another type of poultry birds. We have cockerel. Cockerel is the main line of layers. We have noila. Noila is a crossbred from male broiler and layer. So we have so many. We have ostrich. We have so many types of poultry birds that you can go for. So you decide before you even venture into anyone that you want to go for, so that you won't get into the business and you now want to get back. No, it is never done like that. So you must know the type of bird, the type that you want to rear before you even venture into the business. This one is very important for the beginners to learn. Also, prepare a suitable location. You must get a suitable location for your birds. What do I mean by location? The first thing you must consider if you are going for poultry farming is that the place I want to use, is it in residential apartment or place? If your poultry pen is situated within houses where people are staying, it is very, very dangerous. Reason be that when you now think that you have established, they will now bring environmental people and they will ask you to leave the environment. Even the odor is not good for our heads. So you must get a location that is far away from where people live if you want to have peace or rest of mind. Don't site your poultry beds. You can see that here now we have bushes around us. You can see we have bushes around us here. Bushes around us. So you must not site your poultry farm or poultry pen around a residential places or apartment where people are staying. It's not good. The odor will be disturbing people, so it's not good. So make sure that you don't site your location of your poultry farm around or the vicinity where people are staying. It's not good. Another thing is that there should be cross ventilation when you want to prepare the area. Make sure that the environment is having enough air to support this our bed. You know, these are birds, they don't have sweat gland. We human beings, we have sweat gland, but these are birds, they don't have sweat gland, and they have enough fat under their skin. They have more fat under their skin. So if the place is not ventilated enough, if there's no cross ventilation, if the place is not opened, my people, within short period of time, all the birds might die. So they need good aeration, they need cross ventilation, they need good air for them to survive. Because if the place is not good enough, they might die. So you need a place that is well ventilated. Also, make sure that your place you want to site your poultry farm is not beside a flooded environment or beside river or where there is occurrence of flood. No, don't site it there. God forbid that thing. Maybe you have established and one day flood just come and destroy everything you have gathered. So make sure that your poultry farm is not situated or located around a flooded or flood environment. Please don't do that. Also, there must be a good water supply. This is one of the major problems or factors that poultry farmers are facing during the dry season majorly. Many of them will site their poultry farm. They won't know, they won't make findings. Either they are having enough water, and during the dry season there will be shortage of water. They will not be running scatter. Within a short period of time, all the birds might die. This one will affect them. Now, let's say you even want to go and get water from the town or from places where there is water. It will add to your cost of production, and we want to minimize the little amount we have, little money we have, so that we have good profit at the end of the day. So make sure that where you are siting your poultry farm, you have enough water, suitable water that is good for these our birds. That's another thing that you have to put in mind. Also, build a good poultry house. Build a good poultry house. When you are building, the major reason why we have poultry house, number one, is to protect our birds from direct sunlight and rainfall. Now, let's say you now construct your poultry pen in such a way that the sun is now facing, it's now disturbing the birds. It's never done like that. Make sure that the length of your poultry house is facing the east and also facing the east and west, so that whenever the sun comes out, it will face one of the edges of the poultry pen. Also, whenever the sun sets, it also face another edge of the poultry house. So please, you must have all these things in mind before you start venturing into poultry farming, so that at the end of the day you not say that poultry farming is not suitable. No, poultry farming is very, very good. Within a short period of time, you can make money. Also, if the person is not careful, within short period of time, everything you have gathered so far might get destroyed. But if you follow all these things, all these steps, all these guides, all these guidelines, you will make it at the end of the day. Another thing you need to have in mind that get quality day old chicks. We call it DOC, day chicks. What is day old chicks? Day old chicks are the small chicks, are the small birds, either broiler, either layers, small birds that were just hatched within a day. We call them day old chicks. These are the things you need to have in mind or put in mind. Make sure that you get a quality one. How are you going to know the quality one? Number one, they must have bright eye. Their eye must be very bright. You can see this one now. It must be, although this one is not DOC, but very bright. They must not be deformed. Make sure that they are not deformed. They can walk very well. Also, they must have the good body posture. You have to put all these things in mind. If you can do all these things within short period of time, you make it. But if you don't put all these small things, little things in mind, the person might not make it. I don't read it. The person will be saying now, there's no profit in poultry farming. No, poultry farming is very profitable. We have good and enough profit. But if you don't put all these small things in mind, if you don't take all these precautions, you're going to get it. You won't be able to get it. So when you are getting your DO chicks, make sure that you get the one with high quality. Get the one that is not deformed. Get the one with bright eyes. Get the one that is having the good body weight. Those are the things you need to get. Also, get it from a reputable farm, a reputable hatchery. Here in Nigeria, we have a lot of good reputable hatchery. I don't want to mention names. You know it, but if you don't know as a beginner, you can contact or you consult somebody that has succeeded in poultry farming. Before you go, don't just get day old chicks anyhow or anywhere. Don't get it from these people around us. No, don't. Get a good one. Get a good and quality one, please. Those are the factors you need to consider. Another thing is that provide proper feeding. In poultry farming, we call something feeding to ad libitum. Feeding to ad libitum. What is feeding to ad libitum? Feeding to ad libitum means that feeding without restriction. Most especially in broiler, they must eat 24 hours. They are the ones to tell you that they are not eating. They will now sit down. They won't eat again. But don't remove feed for them. Make sure you give them quality feed within 5 to 6 weeks. They are okay. They are good. You can sell them out. So why can't you provide feed before you even start the business? Make sure you calculate all the feed they need to get. Is it the starter? Is it the grower? Is it the finisher? Everything they need. Make sure you get it for all the type of poultry birds. Get it before you even start the business, because feed carries a lot of percentage in the cost of production. So please make sure you get enough feed before you even start the business. If someone fails in this aspect, you won't be able to get quality meat or quality good profit from this bird. So please make sure that you give them feed and water. Give them feed and water. Feed and water. Feeding to ad libitum in the night. Make sure you provide a source of light. Give them a source of light. If you can do this, within short period of time, you will make it. There is money in poultry farming. I can tell it. I can say it anyway. We have money in poultry farming, but if you fail to consider all these little things, you won't be able to make it. So please make sure that you give them feed to ad libitum. Give them feed always, all the time, without restriction, 24/7. As you are giving them feed, give them water. If you don't give them water, within short period of time, within hours, they will just die. Especially when they are becoming, when they are growing, maybe around 3 weeks, upward 3-4 weeks. If you don't give them water, especially during the dry season, if you don't give them water, they can die. My people, give them feed and give them water at all time without restriction. Another thing is that vaccinate the birds at the proper time. What is vaccination? Those are the injection. Let me call it like that. As a layman, injection you need to give your birds to prevent disease outbreak. Prevention is better than cure. In poultry farming, it's better you prevent. Please make sure you prevent. Don't say you will cure. No. Just for example, now in broiler, we have 2 major type of vaccine that we give them. The first one is Newcastle disease vaccine, which is Lasota. Lasota is the one, it is oral one. You give it to them. Many people call it Lasota. You give them that one. It's very important. Also, you give them Gumboro. Give them Gumboro vaccine. make sure you give it to them, please. It's better you give it to them. Don't say you want to prevent. You can give them all these vaccines, also medications. We have a lot of medication we can give them. Antibiotics is there, multivitamin is there. They are the medications, drugs we give our birds so that they will what? They will grow faster, they will grow very well. There won't be any cause for alarm. You won't have any problem. There won't be any disease outbreak. So those are the things you need to do when you are venturing into poultry farming as a beginner, as a starter, as somebody that has never done it before. Make sure you follow all these guidelines, all these steps if you want to make it a poultry business. Also, monitor the birds' health daily. The first thing you need to check when you enter your poultry farm, when you enter your pen, check them. Are they looking well? Are they okay? Are they alright? If you can consider all these things, are they rushing to food, or they just move somewhere, or you see one isolating itself around the corner? There is a problem, my brother. There is a problem, my sister. But when you enter your pens and they rush toward you, they want food, they want water, that shows that they are very, very okay. They are in good condition. Those are the things we need to consider if you want to start, if you want to be successful as a poultry farmer. Those are the things, not only in broiler, even in your layers. You get to your pen, you see them, they rush to food. That shows that they are very okay. But they are just looking at the food. That's a problem. So you must check, you must monitor the health of your birds daily, every time. You must check it every day. Also, plan for market. Plan for your market. It's not the day they are mature for calling or they are mature to be taken to the market that you start planning for the market. No. Even before you get there, as a beginner, before you get your birds, you must know, am I learning this thing for Christmas? Am I learning it for Easter? How many weeks am I learning for? Is it for dress weight, or I'm learning them to become bigger so that I can sell them at maybe 12 weeks or 5 to 6 weeks? You must plan it. And let's say it's 5 to 6 weeks. Who is going to be my major off-taker? Am I selling to people that are doing dress weight, or who is going to be my major off-taker? Those are the things you need to consider as a beginner before you even get your best. Make sure you consider all these things. If you consider all these things, you won't fall into any problem. You won't have any problem. So I'm begging us, as a beginner, as a starter, these are the things you need to consider if you want to become a successful poultry farmer. Also, make sure you start small. Don't say you have one big money. No, start small, start little. When you start little and now plan to grow big, when you start little by little, you start having customers. You start having people that will be patronizing you. You can start with 50 or at most 100 birds. 50 birds to 100 birds if you are going for commercial farming as a beginner. Don't start big. Even don't ever start big. Don't start big. You can start from your toilet. You can start from one room that you are not using. Don't say I have the money. Let me go. No. Don't do that in poultry farm, please. You start small and you now grow big. Those are the things you need to do. Also, make sure you have your record. Keep your record properly. Most especially if you are not staying with your birds, if you are getting somebody there, a neighbor there, get your record. Make sure you have a good record keeping. If you don't have your record well kept, you might be cheated. Even they can steal your birds. You even know. So make sure you keep your record. So as a beginner, if you can consider and put all these things in practice, I can bet you too. Even every sky will be your starting point. So plan very well and follow all these principles. Thanks again. I remember my humble self, I remember Victor, the CEO and director of Manna Farms. Thanks.